Hello, you absolute legends of Liverpool's own news. Buckle up, hold your breath, and brace yourselves for the most earth-shattering, jaw-dropping, heart-pounding bombshell to ever hit the footballing universe. This isn't just news, a seismic shift, a tectonic plate of drama that's about to rewrite the history of the beautiful game. Liverpool Football Club, the mighty Reds, have pulled off the unthinkable, the unimaginable, the downright impossible. They've snatched none other than Manchester United's talisman, their captain, their beating heart Bruno Fernandes, right from under the noses of the footballing world. Yes, you heard that right. Bruno Fernandes, the maestro of the midfield, the Portuguese sorcerer, is now a Liverpool player. This isn't just a transfer, it's a heist, a coup, a declaration of war on every rival club daring to stand in Liverpool's way. The footballing gods have spoken, and Anfield is about to become the epicenter of a revolution. Let's dive into the chaos, the drama, the sheer madness of how this deal came to be, because trust me, this story is wilder than your wildest dreams. Picture this, it's the dead of night. Somewhere in a dimly lit room in a secret location, underground bunker, think espionage, think James Bond meets the transfer market. Liverpool's negotiators, cloaked in secrecy, are burning the midnight oil. Whispers of Bruno Fernandes' discontent at Old Trafford had been circling for months, like vultures sensing a wounded giant. The word on the street, he's tired of carrying a sinking ship, tired of the chaos at United, tired of being the lone warrior in a battle they can't win. Liverpool's top brass caught wind of this, and oh, they pounced like predators in the night. But this wasn't a simple phone call and a handshake. This was a saga, a chess game played on a global stage with stakes higher than Everest. Sources close to the deal don't ask me how we got this. Let's just say we've got ears everywhere reveal that Liverpool's first move was a covert operation. Coded messages, burner phones, encrypted emails, the lot. They had to move fast, because they weren't alone. Paris Saint-Germain, Bayern Munich, and even Saudi giants Al Hilal were circling, ready to throw obscene amounts of cash to lure Bruno away. Al Hilal, we hear, offered a staggering £100 million transfer fee and wages that would make a king blush £250,000 a week, nearly triple his United salary. But Bruno, oh Bruno, he's not just about the money. He's a warrior, a gladiator, who craves the roar of the crowd, the thrill of the Champions League, the taste of silverware. And that's where Liverpool swooped in, with a plan so audacious it could only have been cooked up in the cauldron of Anfield's dreams. The negotiations were a roller coaster of tension, a high-stakes poker game where every bluff could cost millions. Liverpool's opening bid, a cool £85 million, tabled in a clandestine meeting in a neutral European city, rumor has it. It was Zurich, in a hotel so exclusive it doesn't even have a sign. United laughed it off, demanded £120 million, thinking they could scare Liverpool away. But the Reds don't back down. They came back with £90 million plus add-ons, and here's where it gets spicy. A £10 million bonus tied to winning the Premier League, another £5 million for the Champions League, and a cheeky £3 million if Bruno scores 15 goals in his first season. United, desperate for cash after their worst league finish in decades, started to crack. Days turned into weeks, with late-night calls, heated arguments, and even, we're told, a moment where United's negotiators stormed out, only to be lured back by Liverpool's relentless charm offensive. The final deal, a staggering £95 million base fee, with £15 million in add-ons, making this one of the biggest transfers in British football history. Bruno's contract, a 5-year masterpiece, running until 2030, with a weekly wage of £200,000, plus performance bonuses that could see him pocket an extra £50,000 a week if he hit certain targets, goals, assists, you name it. There's even a release clause, a closely guarded secret, rumored to be around £150 million, just in case some oil-rich club tries to snatch him away. But let's be real, no one's prizing Bruno from Anfield now. Now, let's talk about the man himself, because Bruno Fernandes isn't just a player, he's a phenomenon, a force of nature, a footballing deity. Born in Maia, Portugal on September 8, 1994, Bruno's journey to the top is the stuff of legends. He started at the humble Boavista Youth Academy, a skinny kid with a big dream, kicking balls around the streets of Porto. From there he moved to Novara in Italy at just 17, a bold leap into the unknown. Serie B was his proving ground, where his vision and tenacity caught the eye of Udinese. By 2013 he was strutting his stuff in Serie A teenager holding his own against grizzled veterans. Sampdoria came next, where he honed his craft, but it was at Sporting CP in Portugal where Bruno became a superstar. From 2017 to 2020 he was untouchable, 137 appearances, 63 goals, 52 assists, and a trophy cabinet bursting with a Primeira Liga title, Taça de Portugal Cups. And at Taça de Portugal his performances earned him the Primeira Liga Player of the Year award twice, and by the time Manchester United came knocking in January 2020 he was already a household name. At United, he was nothing short of a revelation captain leader, Creator in 229 appearances, he scored 79 goals and provided 70 assists, dragging a struggling side to an FA Cup, a League Cup, and a Europa League final. He's been nominated for the PFA Players Player of the Year, and his 137 open play chances created in the Big Five leagues since 2020 are only bettered by a handful of elites like Mohamed Salah for Portugal. He's a mainstay, 64 caps, 20 goals, and a key figure in their 2019 Nations League triumph. So what makes Bruno Fernandes so special? Let's break it down. On the pitch, he's a number 10 with the soul of a box-to-box midfielder. He plays with a fire in his belly, a relentless drive that sees him cover every blade of grass. His passing sublime. He can thread a ball through the eye of a needle, unlocking defenses with a single flick of his boot. His vision is otherworldly, think Xavi, but with a Portuguese swagger. He's got a rocket of a right foot, capable of scoring screamers from 30 yards, and his set-piece delivery is pure poetry. Free kicks, corners, penalties, he's lethal. Physically, he's not the biggest, standing at 5 feet 10, but he's deceptively strong, shrugging off challenges like a seasoned warrior. Mentally, he's a colossus. Bruno thrives under pressure, demanding the ball when the game's on the line, never shying away from responsibility. His work rate is insane, tracking back, pressing, tackling, he's everywhere. Weaknesses. Some say he can be petulant, picking fights with referees or teammates when things go south. Others point to his occasional wastefulness, taking too many speculative shots. But let's be honest, those are the quirks of a genius, the flaws of a man who plays with his heart on his sleeve. Why did Liverpool sign him? Because he's the missing piece, the final spark to ignite a dynasty. Bruno brings creativity, leadership, and clutch moments to a midfield already brimming with talent. He'll slot in as the creative hub, pulling strings from the number 10, roll or dropping deeper to dictate play. His ability to link defense and attack will make Liverpool's press even more ferocious. His long-range passing will feed the forwards with surgical precision, and his knack for late goals will turn draws into wins. He's not just a player, he's a game-changer, a match winner, a man who elevates everyone around him. Imagine him pinging 60-yard diagonals, curling free kicks into the top corner, or charging into the box to score a 90th-minute screamer. He fits like a glove, a perfect blend of grit and flair, ready to carry Liverpool to new heights. This transfer isn't just a signing, it's a statement. Liverpool have thrown down the gauntlet, telling the Premier League, the Champions League, the world, we're coming for everything. Bruno Fernandes at Anfield is a seismic shift, a move that will echo through the ages. The cop will roar the name, rivals will tremble, and the footballing landscape will never be the same. This is bigger than a transfer, it's a revolution. So, Liverpool fans, get ready, because the Bruno Fernandes era is here, and it's going to be glorious. What do you think of this bombshell? Is Bruno the key to a new golden age? Drop your thoughts below, smash that like button, and let's get this video to 1 million views. This changes everything.